A rare sight at Yonge and Egg, it's a food truck serving burgers, chicken sandwiches, homemade donuts, and more. I had a really fun chat with Jen and Rob. They're the owners and operators of Home Appliances Food Co. on today's episode of YYE, Your Yonge and Eglinton. Jen and Rob, welcome so much to YYE. You're episode 2 of the virtual stuff that I've done. I love doing these things in person, but obviously just not really in a position to be able to do that right now, given what's going on with COVID. So I want to thank you very much for taking the time to chat with me online.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah. So why don't we start off by having you tell us about your business?
Sure. Well, I'm Jen, as you mentioned, that's Rob. We are partners in life and we are also business partners. We operate a food truck called Home Appliances Food Co. It's a pretty no frills food truck. We serve smash burgers, fried chicken sandwiches, and homemade donuts from scratch. So
let's get into the food a little bit. So it sounds like it's a pretty simple, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but like a simplified menu. I find that when a menu is simplified, that means that you do things really, really well. What are some of the crowd favorites? What are people really raving about so far?
I always tell people that you can't go wrong on the menu. It is really small, and that's the reason that we're doing it, is because we wanted to control. Like for me, I like to control everything. I want all the steps, like no steps to be missed or anything. So I would always push people towards a banquet burger, which is the bacon cheeseburger, or the spicy chicken, just because they're like maybe like a little more out there, but just like a plain cheeseburger, like I love every order that comes in.
But I would also say, like, in the first month of opening, like the donuts kind of really took a home run, and we didn't really see that one coming. So
the next thing that I wanted to ask was, we were chatting and you said you had some plans for spring and summer, because we're recording this in early February, which can't be easy for a food truck. So tell us about your plans you've got coming up for spring and summer.
So we would like to put in tables and to create some sort of outdoor patio that people can go to. Hopefully we're allowed to be outside, again, when the weather's nicer. And we applied for our liquor license this month. So hopefully all that goes well and we can start serving some like local craft beers down the pipeline. And then we're working along like within our network and our friends, we have a lot of like artistic musicians and comedians, and there's a perfect stage where we are. It's kind of built in leftover rubble from the BMO. And we want to maybe create some just like fun community nights, like having an outdoor live show and just, come and enjoy some food, grab a beer, watch some people be really funny, or bring in some like acoustic bands and they can just have at it. Rob also, we have to work out the logistics on this one, but a big dream of his is to be able to bring in other people or other aspiring cooks or chefs that have something to offer, but don't necessarily have the means in terms of a place to offer what it is, and creating some sort of like you can rent equipment and you pop open a tent and have like a little bit of a market, like a street, literally like a street eats type of fair. That would probably be one of our biggest projects that we're trying to get underway for the summer. And again, it's just a matter of like cutting through red tape, but I think it's completely doable.
And on that note, you mentioned, we have the perfect stage, the Rubble and the BMO. Why don't we kind of tell people where you can be found, right? Where your physical location is?
We are right at the corner of Yonge and Roselawn, and the exact address is 2444 Yonge Street. You honestly can't miss us. It's like we're a bright pink and teal truck at that exact corner. So just 3 blocks north of Eglinton.
Awesome. And people can check you out online as well, right?
Yeah, we have Instagram. So Home Appliances Food Co., the longest tag name in history. We also have a website, homeappliancesfoodco.ca. And you can reach us, you can message us through our website, but it's pretty no frills and bare bones. The best way to reach us would be to DM us on Instagram. That's pretty much where all of our updates, like if we're closed due to cold or we're closing early due to whatever, then we always post updates on Instagram.
Okay, fantastic, awesome. Well, listen, Jen and Rob, I want to thank you very much for sharing your story and letting us know, about your food truck. And I look forward to coming by and checking out I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do a burger or a spicy chicken, but definitely a donut because I've got a sweet tooth. So we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank
It was a
you.
pleasure meeting you.